like, you know, I'm a fucking nerd, like, you know. So, like, yeah, bitches, Andy Yosha, like, nah. Like, I'm just, I'm a nerd, but I've directed that nerdiness towards, like, learning how to approach girls in the daytime, right? And there's times when I feel insecure. There's times where, you know, I don't think I'm enough, you know, because I set very high expectations for myself, and I usually don't meet them. So I don't feel like I'm enough in the world. I have fears. I'm afraid of death. I'm afraid of lots of things. You know, I'm a real person. So that's why I wanted to call this talk Daygame Unmasked, because this is like an unmasking. But the reason why I'm talking about masks as well is because you all wear masks all the time as well. It's really fucking hard to be authentic, to be really authentic, purely spontaneous. It's very difficult. It's really hard because most of us, we really care what people think of us, you know, to greater or lesser degrees. And when you care what somebody thinks of you, you put on the mask that you think they want to see. And it's kind of something that we're kind of brought up to do, you know. Oh, be nice to your sister, you know. Don't say that. It's rude, whatever. So we go out into the world, you know, with a mask on. And like, let's say you're turning up to a party, you know. Like, you know, when I turned up to here, to Oslo, when I turn up to the house where all the trainers are gathered round, you know, and I'm walking in and I'm thinking, oh, you know, all right, come on, you know. But it's not like, everyone does it, don't they? They think, oh, right, you know, let's bring my A game here. And it's a mask, right? And I always find that what makes people drawn to you is when that mask comes off. That mask you check in with yourself and you think, okay, well, and it usually takes just that little, like, okay, yeah, just notice, yeah, okay, this is not really me. Notice the mask. And we have different masks for our boss, different masks for our friends, different masks for, if you're approaching Zan to shake his hand and stuff, you're probably like, okay, right, you know. Different mask for your family. So the goal should be being maskless, being completely maskless. The sign of a confident man is a man who is consistent in his behavior no matter who he talks to. He's consistent. There is no mask. And being maskless in the world is fucking scary, because when you're wearing a mask and someone rejects you, it's like, oh, well, it wasn't me, it was just a mask, you know. But when you're like, put yourself out there and you get rejected, then you just got rejected, you know. And this is why a lot of people, when they get into pickup, they get stuck in this, like, I'm just going over there and I'm just gonna be silly, be crazy, because then you get rejected. Why? Woo, doesn't matter. But when you put yourself on the line, it takes balls, real balls, to just look into a girl's eyes and be honest, and be completely honest. It's scary.